Monday, March 9th, 2006. Start this meeting with the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge of
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Stacy, lead the roll, please.
Mayor Dio.
Here.
Trustee Bowden.
Here.
Trustee Hudson.
Here.
Trustee Richards.
Here.
Trustee Sandberg.
Here.
Trustee Sluse.
Here.
Trustee Sturba.
Do you have any public comments?
Ed Nelson, Peatone. Just a quick thing. You guys have probably seen these, Chicago Southland magazine. Make sure you grab a copy, and everybody at home. I know the Village Hall has a bunch of copies, and the Old Mill Fall Fest is in here, and some other things about Peatone and anything to do with South Chicagoland, which is us and Orland and Frankfurt. Some cool events all summer long, all year long actually. So grab a copy.
All right.
Very
Thank
good.
you.
Thank you,
Sid.
Ed.
Hi, I'm Mandy Jarvis. I am the new area manager for Pavlov. So I came tonight and I spoke with Nick earlier, just to let you guys know like who the person is that will be handling things, and I've already helped Andrea with her situation. So I just wanted to let you guys know that there is someone in the area. If you guys are having any issues with getting connected, need to be connected, or you guys are having any issues with the repairs being made to your property from the install process, then I would be the person that you guys would contact to get all of those things straightened out. Alright, okay?
Do you have a
Sounds
direct line or?
Yes, I can leave my phone number. I will leave brochures with my phone
Okay.
number on them. Okay, perfect.
All right.
Very good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome. Any other comments? Okay, we'll move on to the consent agenda. We're going to approve the minutes of the February 23rd, 2026 regular village board meeting. Approve payroll and accounts payable, and approve a camp permit from 9 to 4 p.m. and Class C2 one-day liquor license 11 to 4 p.m. for a special event, car cruise with Cornerstone Coffee House, All Automotive, Kyle Richards with Game On Bar and Grill. That's on June 20th, 2026. And our accounts payable for payroll for the period ending February 28th, 26. Village Board 0, administration $12,629.71. Administration was $12,629.71. Police $49,156.87. Public Works $11,832.97 for a total $73,619.55. Accounts payable for the period ending March 6th, 26. General Fund $81,177.51. Motor Fuel Tax Fund $2,990.17 for a total of $84,167.68. Move on to the staff and committee reports. Oh, good. I'm sorry.
I'll make a motion.
Yeah.
Second.
Motion Sluse, second Richards.
Trustee Bowden.
Yes.
Trustee Hudson.
Yes.
Trustee Richards.
Yes.
Trustee Sandberg.
Yes.
Trustee Sluse.
Yes.
Action for the permit. Vote to.
They already- permits already been approved.
So now we move on to staff and committee reports. Troy will start off with you.
I don't have anything, unless you have questions.
Okay, any questions for Troy? Bob?
Just one thing real quick. Jim McCabe, an employee in my department for 4 years, is leaving us. It'll be his last day is next Wednesday. So we'll be getting that out to replace him ASAP, so I'll let you all know. That's it. Go ahead.
Very good.
Thank you.
Bob. Chief?
I don't have anything to report, but just some information. Over the weekend, we had our first crime kind of at the hotel in town. Officer, the vehicle was pulling out of the parking lot. Officer ran a plate, car came back stolen out of Las Vegas. It had a Montana license plates on it. Stopped the guy, did felony traffic stop. Took a little while, but the guy eventually gave up and was charged with possession of stolen motor vehicle. So he, after the paperwork, he went to the jail on late Friday, early Saturday morning. So just keeping you updated on the first kind of thing that really happened over there. So
Very good. All right, nice work, Chief. Nick?
Nothing big, just a couple of updates where board members know we're working on the implementation of the finance system. BSNA, Anne Marie, Diane and I and other staff have been meeting with them, so that's moving along. We're going to be connected to Pavlov very soon here at Village Hall and the Police Department, and our new phone system hopefully will be deployed very soon too. So all things that are kind of in works, but hopefully will be completed soon. So thanks.
All right, moving on to no old business. Oh, I'm sorry, I jumped to my comments, right over my own stuff. We had lots of positive comments on the new Peatone sign. We're getting a lot of attention, people getting photo ops in it, and it's really nice to get that out on the social media. UPS is officially open, and I noted Amazon last night when I was trying to return something, it showed that UPS is available to me without having to travel. And I also like to say happy birthday to our attorney Michael Mars. He gave up his birthday to come here.
Happy birthday,
Thank you. I appreciate it. There is no old business today. And we move on to new business. We're going to review the fiscal year 27 draft budget, the final draft. Nick, do you want to start with that?
Just real quick, and Anne Marie's going to come up. Many of you have seen this show before, so but we figured for the public who might be watching on TV, just a quick run through. In the board packet, I highlighted some, not all of the highlights in this year's budget, but just briefly, we continue to see growth from revenues from the travel center, the hotel motel taxes, video gaming. We continue to fund balance of 30%, and a number of other expenditures, which I'm thinking are in Anne Marie's presentation, so I'm just going to let her tell us the story. So, and then if there's any questions, obviously we can answer.
Hello.
Hello.
So I think a lot of you have already seen this. I'm just going to run through it quickly just so everyone kind of hears the same thing. And like Nick said, for the general public, this is the 2027 budget. It runs from April 1st of 2026 through March 31st of 2027. It's both our operating and capital budget, so it's the complete budget for the year. The budget before you has a fund balance reserve that we meet of 30% of our annual operating expenditures. We're well above that. We are running at a slight deficit for just the fiscal year of about $148,000, meaning that our expenditures are $148,000 more than our revenues just for that just for this upcoming budget year. But like I said, we're still maintaining the fund balance that the board has approved. Revenues, most of the revenues I look at are per capita in our general fund. A lot of them are sales tax related, and we estimate those on a per capita basis using IML. The other revenues we really just kind of budget based on trends, based upon market, what's going on in the market, what's going on in the housing industry, things like that. We did have significant grant revenues in fiscal year 26, which we're in right now, from ARPA funds that we received from Will County. That was a one-time grant, so we won't see those again going forward. That was about $849,000, related to the. Conrad, I always forget, sorry about that. Incremental tax revenues in our TIF funds, which is why you established a TIF, have been growing. The TIF two, where the hotel and the travel center is estimated at about $315,000 for the upcoming year, so that's a significant increase over what we received last year. Capital spending that's required to support our operating departments, such as vehicles and things like that, are shown in our operating budget. The rest of it is all in our capital fund. Total capital spending for 2027 is about $890,000. $474,000 of that is related to the South Street paving project. I know we talked about this before, that if there's water main that needs to be done that Aqua's not gonna do, maybe we won't do that project, but we have it budgeted, and then we would just use those funds elsewhere where it kind of made sense to do road improvements. The budget has a contribution to the police pension fund of $505,000. That is based upon an actuarial valuation and allows us to maintain a solid funded level within that pension fund. General fund revenues, I think I talked a little bit about that. We take a really conservative approach to revenues. You don't want to overestimate your revenues and then not have enough to cover your actual expenditures. Our revenues in general fund are things like property taxes, sales tax, utility tax, video gaming, licenses, permits, fines, that kind of stuff. Also interest income on our fund balance, our dollars in the bank. And interrupt me if you guys have any questions. General fund expenditures, personal services, which is our salaries, all of our benefits, our IMRF contribution, police pension contribution, is the largest part of our general fund expenditures, amounting to just over 50% of the total expenditures. Salary adjustments for non-union was 3%. For union employees, it's per their bargaining agreement. The capital outlay in the general fund does have 2 police vehicles and a public works pickup truck. And then, I think Nick mentioned it before, we are working on the new ERP system, and part of that is budgeted in 2027. The other funds that we have a capital improvement fund where we budget all of our capital. We have an annual sidewalk program. We have the South Street project that I just mentioned. Business development fund, we have the facade improvements and speakers for the downtown area. And then within the TIF districts, we have facade improvements to the village hall, as well as the principal and interest payments on our outstanding GO debt that we used for the interchange project that we had a few years ago. So that's kind of the budget in a snapshot. You've got the budget, I believe, in front of you. You've got all the detail to it. I'm not sure if there's any questions. We are here tonight on the 9th, kind of reviewing it one last time. And then on the 23rd, we'll bring the actual budget ordinance for a formal approval by the board. Any questions, comments?
We're good. Thank you very much, Anne Marie.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next, item E, new business is authorized purchase of the HPE Smart Choice Proliant server and server pack.
Sure. So this, as we all know, we all use computers, and our server is reaching end of life. I worked with Leading IT. We have a new rep, Tina, who's great. She really worked this price. It started at a lower number. They thought we were gonna have to get a bigger server. It came in at a much higher price, but we kind of scratched and clawed and got it down to a more affordable price. And I put in the memo all of the benefits of the upgrading the server. The other thing we're doing with this is included is a new server rack. Kind of like in the back room we have for the video equipment. It's a secure box that keeps the equipment not only locked up, ventilated, but it's just best practice to not have your server sitting out on a shelf or steel rack. So that will be included, and all the wiring and other equipment. So total price for all this is $18,318.65. It also, we get some value out of licensing because we're buying it now and extend some of the licensing. So overall, it's something we have to do, and I think we got a pretty good price, all things considered. It was kind of a roller coaster ride getting to this. It was, at one point, one of the quotes was like $30,000, but we were able to take advantage of some deals and some savings, so we can get this going and get it done, so.
Can I get a motion on that?
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Hudson, second Sluse.
Trustee Bowden?
Yes.
Trustee Hudson?
Yes.
Trustee Richards?
Yes.
Trustee Sandberg?
Yes.
Trustee Sluse?
Yes.
The next item F of new business is authorize a change order of the BSA software for cloud timesheets. We need a little explanation there.
So this is obviously a change order, which sometimes can be a dirty word, but this is part of BSNA. We went through that process, and my recollection is we were going through this and we were trying to cut costs, and obviously that was very important. But as we've started the implementation of our new system, we really just rethought it and thought this is worth bringing back to you guys, at least to have a discussion and see if you're interested in including this. Our system is being modernized, so we're really moving into the modern era of finance systems. And without doing this, our timesheets would continue to be done on paper and then have to be manually entered, whereas this gives us the opportunity to decentralize this, have employees enter their time, their department heads would then approve them, and it would speed up the processing time. And all this is geared towards streamlining workflow so that our staff can focus on higher kind of level, higher importance, and realize savings. So if we want to do this, it's a change order because it wasn't included in the original quote, but the total cost is $3,000, and part of that is for the implementation, and then it's an ongoing cost in the future of $1,475 a year. But we think not only is that worth it, but we also think when we presented the BSNA as a whole, their cost was highly cushioned on the training side, and we think we're gonna save quite a bit on that because of Anne Marie's expertise with the system and working in other communities. So we think not only adding this in will be a plus as far as efficiency, but it also will keep us well under that number that we originally were approved for the entire system. So if there's questions, we can try to answer those, so.
Questions? Can I get a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Motion Bowden,
Second.
second Sluse.
Trustee Hudson?
Yes.
Trustee Richards?
Yes.
Trustee Sandberg?
Yes.
Trustee Sluse?
Yes.
Trustee Bowden?
Yes.
Thank you.
Move on to any questions from the press. No questions from the press. Any correspondence, communications, petitions from anybody? Okay, at this time, we're going to close our regular session, go to executive session for litigation when an action against affecting on or behalf of a particular public body has been filed or is impending in court or administrative tribunal, or when the public body finds that an action is probable or imminent, in which case the basis for the finding shall be recorded and entered into the minutes of the closed meeting. Also, the appointment, employment, compensation, discipline, performance, and or dismissal of specific employees of the public body or legal counsel for the public body, including hearing testimony on the complaint lodged against the employee of the public body against legal counsel or against legal counsel for the public body to determine its validity. We're going to, can I get a motion to adjourn?
Motion.
Second.
Motion Sluse, second Hudson.
Trustee Richards?
Yes.
Trustee Sandberg?
Yes.
Trustee Sluse?
Yes.
Trustee Bowden?
Yes.
Trustee Hudson?
Yes.